Yeah, my name's Lizzie Corcoran. I'm a junior. I'm a public health major and international studies major, and I'm minoring in Spanish. Um, I'm from Indianapolis. Um, that's about it. My choice to come to SLU was, in full honesty, a very panicked decision. It was a very last minute one, but I think once I came to the April of my senior year of high school, SLU became such an obvious choice to me. The visit had a lot to do with it because SLU does have a very specific atmosphere that's very welcoming, but also SLU, the projections that SLU has out of its mission and the way that it wants to treat its students and culturate its students appealed to me a lot, just because I come from a very homogeneous town and a school, and I was definitely at a time in my life when I wanted everything different, and SLU seemed like an opportunity that was different, but also in line with what I believed at the same time. So it became, yeah, so I went through a lot of schools first, and then I came to SLU, and everything just clicked. Every time I turn around, I feel like there's a new person, or a new opportunity, or a new class with a perspective I've never considered before, or a viewpoint I've never, even knew existed before, and it's fascinating, and it's exciting, and it's interesting, and it makes me feel challenged, and those are all the things I want to be, and those are all things I want to learn about, and I represent that with people, like so many different people I've met that just keep me kind of turning in circles, learning more from different angles, and it hasn't stopped. It's not you take one class and it opens your mind and then you're done. You have a new viewpoint. It's you take another and another. You meet another person. You take another opportunity. You go on another trip. You go on another service project, and it's kind of endless here. There's no end to what you can learn if you are interested, and I am. So, and yeah, the reasons, I'm sure there's still more reasons that I haven't discovered yet that I like to be here. The first one that I think got me kick-started on so much of my attitude towards SLU and being a student was definitely my trip to Navajo Nation as a freshman during my spring break. It was another decision I made purely out of wanting to experience something very different, and that was pretty much my only goal. And I discovered so many more things, especially as I relate to service, because service has become a huge key point for me in my education, in my life. And I learned a new aspect of service when I went to Navajo Nation that had a lot to do with presence and listening and not work. And the fact that the mission of being forward with others has so much to do with camaraderie and listening, because people aren't voiceless. I've never met a voiceless person. I don't think voiceless people exist. I think everyone has one, and the only missing component is that you listen. And I think I discovered that at Navajo Nation, and I discovered a very deep spirituality there, and it was so in line with the Jesuit mission, but also so different from my traditional faith that it was pretty wild. And yeah, I think that got me started on a lot of my trains of thought throughout the rest of my SLU career.